to the month. I'm Mari Black and happy October. I'm here. I'm in a fiddle camp sort of mood. You can tell I have my Acadia Tradfest hoodie on here, and that is actually the inspiration for this tune of the month, because at the last Acadia Tradfest I had a really wonderful jam session with a few friends where the theme was tunes that were totally hip when we were younger kids but for some reason have gone out of style. What happened to these great tunes? So this month I have for you a jig that I played all the time and absolutely adored growing up in Maine and playing all around New England with all sorts of folks, and I haven't heard it in ages, and we need to fix this because this thing is awesome. It's called The Little Burnt Potato. Yes, of course, add it to your collection of hilariously named tunes, and it goes like this. And that's the tune. If you're just listening, hope that put a smile on your face as it always does on mine. And if you're here to learn it, oh, you know the drill. This series has been going forever. Grab your instruments. Let's go. All right. So this is a jig, obviously. We are in D major, so 2 sharps, please, F sharps and C sharps. And let's just dive right into these patterns. I'm going to play an A section a little bit slowly and with no real extra ornamentation stuff, just so you can get a hold of the melody. I have 2 pickups. Here's the repeat, part 1. Part 2. Ending. There you go. So that's the A section. Now, if you want to try and learn this as authentic to out in the real world as possible, just go ahead and rewind the video and sound that out with me a whole bunch of times, right? And figure it out as you go. And that's how it would work in a jam session of sorts. Yeah, why not? But if it helps you to break it down more, that's also what I'm here for. So let's do it. Part 1, I have 2 pickups. Then this. Good, so that first part, we have this chromatic neighbor tone. Yeah, so part of the things that I really love about this jig is that this opening is really deceptive, right? That I have this G sharp. That's the chromatic neighbor tone, A, G sharp, A, and I'm gonna keep it, G sharp, right? Now that's not in the key signature. We already said we're in D major, only 2 sharps. What's this guy doing in here? Well, it's there to make it spicy and silly right out the gate. Try that first half of part 1 again, 2 pickups. This is G natural like you'd expect, and now chromatic neighbor tone down the scale. Just that much. It makes your eyebrows stick to the roof of your head, doesn't it? Try it again. Chromatic. Good. Now there, where we just landed for the second half of part 1. That's our D major arpeggio, finally. Right? Finally, the one chord. It waits as long as possible to make an explicit one chord. So clever, so cute. Try that whole part one. Ready? 2 pickups. Chromatic neighbor, G sharp. Keep it. Now D major arpeggio. There you go. Try it again. Chromatic. One more time. Chromatic. Keep it down the scale. D major arpeggio. Good. So that's part one. If you need more reps of that or really any other part, magic of the internet, hit rewind. I'll play with you as many times as you like. I love being practice buddies. Okay, but real-time me is going on where I just landed here. This is part two. Yeah, so there's not too much going on there. Little neighbor tone. Right? It's got this cute little rhythm. Now, those are the mixed groups, right? In jigs, we have different rhythmic groups. Groups of 3 eighth notes. Here, I'm making my eighth notes in my hand. Groups of 3 eighth notes. We've done in past tunes of the month are the big little bowing that makes things lilty. When you have the mixed group, a quarter note and an eighth note, like how I'm illustrating this with my fingers, a quarter note having 2 eighth notes inside of it, and then a separate eighth note, that's a group together. And we always are going to, for string instruments, slur or hook those 2 notes together so the bowing stays correct. So here I have big, little, hooked, bow. Yeah, if I don't do that hook bow, what happens is I get a separate bow on just the eighth note by itself. And that's going to create a huge accent on the beat that isn't supposed to be accented and really disrupt the jig lilt. It goes like, it would sound like this. Only time I'm ever going to do this. Too bad it's recorded. Yeah, but I don't think so. That's not the jig feel we're after. So the hook bow is the key. Up, down. And that will keep the jig lilt intact and keep our bowing the way that's comfortable. Try it again, part 2. Big, little, hooked, bow. Good, and if you're playing an instrument that's not a bowed stringed instrument, not a fiddle or violoncello, you can still emulate that sound. We don't want yum, bottom, the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. We want yum, bum, 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 right, like a heartbeat. Try it again. Hook, bow. Good. If you need more reps of part 2, go ahead and rewind it. I'm going on. Now, this is where we'd expect part 1 to come back again, but actually it's some new stuff. I'm going to continue that idea. Ooh, A major chord. We're hanging out on the 5 chord. Here we go. Neighbor tone. Down the scale, A major, up. Yeah, it's really nice pattern practice, isn't it? Little neighbor tone. Down the scale, A major arpeggio. Yeah, one more time. Excellent. Notice that that's all running eighth notes, so I'm using my big, little, bowing. The first of each group gets more bow. The others get less. This is helping my jig lilt, right? Do it one more time with that lilt. More emphasis on the beginning of each group of 3 and much less on the second and third note of the group. Big, little, more, less. Very good. Now here's my turnaround. I'm going to bring back that chromatic neighbor tone. You remember that G sharp from the beginning? So it's chromatic at the beginning with the G sharp for the neighbor tone. Now when I go down the scale, I'm going to fix it. G natural. which is what we expect in the key. Try that little turnaround ending there. Yeah, one more time. Neighbor tone down the scale. And that's the whole A section. If that feels unresolved to you, don't worry. We're gonna fix it in a second. Let's play that ending and loop it back around to get the whole A section. Ready? So here's my ending. It turns around. Part 1. Keep it chromatic. D major. Part 2. Watch your bowing. Hooked, bow, hooked, bow. Variation, neighbor tone down the scale. A major. Turn around ending. Fix it. Good. Repeat it again. Part 1. Part 2. Here's my new part. Now pause for a second. When I do the ending this time, I'm not going to go back around to the A section. We've already done a repeat. I need to finish it off. So check it out. There's my final ending that I use on the second part of the A, my second repeat of the A section. Same chromatic neighbor tone. Then a little hooked, bow, finish. It's so cute. Try it again. Up, finish. One more. There you go. So that's 2 A sections. So we have what some people would call a first ending, second ending. What some people would call a turnaround and then a finish. You can also hear it as the first ending is like a comma that gets us back around to repeat the A section. And then that last ending is like a period to finish the whole A music and get us on towards the B. All right, for good measure, let's play 2 A sections. Now you know what's coming. Part 1, part 2, little variation, turnaround or comma gets us back. Part 1, part 2, variation, and then the ending with a period to finish it. Here we go. Watch your bowing, make it lilt. Part 1, chromatic. Stay there. D major. Part 2, watch your bowing. Up, up. Good, little extension. A major. Here's our comma ending. Down the scale. Good, we're repeating back. Part 1. Part 2. Here's our extension. A major. Final ending. Put a period. There you go. That's the whole A section. It's so cute. It's so cute. I can never get over it. And I don't know why this tune isn't played all the time. We're going to fix it because all of us learning it, we're going to take it to our sessions and show everybody, and there will be a renaissance of little burnt potatoes all around the country, perhaps the world. Yeah? You with me? All right. Well, to do this, we need a B section. I've just finished my period. Now I'm going to play B section. I'll play the whole thing through slowly. See how much you can recognize. How much can you pick up just by playing along with me and sounding it out. I have 2 pickups. Familiar? Part 1. Part 2. Extension. Ending. There it is. So does it sound familiar already? yeah, the endings are the same. Our comma ending and our period ending. The comma takes us back around for the second B. The period finishes, and we can go back to the A. Those are identical to the A. We've called them cloud endings in past tunes of the month. It means it's the same for both sections. It also means you've already learned 25% of the B section, whether you like it or not. All right, and similar structure of the B section. Part 1, Part 2, instead of going back to Part 1, we get a little extension, a little variation, but it's not a big deal. All right, so let's do Part 1. 2 pickups go down the scale, and it's one of those mixed group hook bows. Hooked, bow, hooked, bow. That's Part 1. I don't know what to tell you. That's all she wrote. Try it again. 2, 3, and no 1. Yeah, did you catch that they're hooked bows? Down, down, up, up. And I love this part of the tune. It is by far the dorkiest part of the tune. We all know I love a dorky tune. This is the part that I love playing for like contra dance because it's so ticklish with this really like cheeky sounding interval. And when you do it with that rhythm, with that bowing, right, the hook bow, it's really bouncy and fun. So don't just go, oh, that's the boring part. Like, give it some character. This is the little burnt potato. Nobody can take this very seriously. Make sure they don't, right? Playful. 2, 3, and up, play. Full and. Good, you got the idea enough of that. 1 pickup to Part 2. Yeah, 1 pickup. Go up the scale, down the scale, finish. Yeah, the pickup is the E note. That's it. 1 more time just for good measure. Good. Now we have our extension. 2 pickups. I can't believe how good this writing is because that, my friends, is 1 gigantic scale and that's it, right? So 2 pickups. Little skip. Go down the scale all the way down. Yeah, do it again. Pickup start on the E note. Skip up. Good. Probably the melody's feeling good. This is an especially important place to make sure you're lilting. Make sure that the first note of each group of those 3/8 notes is more emphasized. And the second and third note, the unimportant ones, are de-emphasized. More, less, big, little. Yeah, really important. Otherwise, that's going to sound just like a stupid scale as opposed to like a cute lilting jig. 1 more time. Big, little. And now we have our turnaround ending. We already know. Get your chromatic ready. Fix it. Yeah, did you remember it? And that means we have the whole B section. Pick up. Part 1. Hooks, bows. Part 2, up the scale, down the scale. Extension, big scale. Here's our final ending, period ending. There it is! Yeah! Did you realize you were doing 2 B sections or did I just trick you into it? Yeah, I might have tricked you into it. Let's do 2 Bs officially, right? Get ready for that hooked bow. The super dorky part. It sounds like a little fanfare, doesn't it? The potato fair. And the fanfare. Part 2. Good, little extension. All the way up. Down the scale, down the scale. Comma ending, chromatic. Fix it. Pick up. This is the repeat. Extension. Here's our period ending. And that's it. That's the whole tune. If you want more practice with any parts of the section or the whole section, rewind the video, use the power of the internet, make me play whatever you want. But yeah, that's it. So the tune is really easy, right? It's neighbor tones, it's arpeggios, it's scales. It's classic jig rhythm and the bowings or emphasis for non-bowed instruments that go with them. And the only little trick that makes it sound a little spicy is that chromatic, when we use that G sharp, right? Little chromatic neighbor tone to add extra cheeky, spunky fun. The thing you have to practice is keeping track of which ending you're on, right? This is a first ending, second ending jig. There are lots of tunes that do this. And it's not that hard. While you're playing, you just need to say to yourself, okay, comma ending. First, I like calling the first ending a comma because it shows that I'm continuing. And I call the second ending a period because that shows that I'm complete. So I think I'm comma, 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 comma. And then when I release, I think, repeat, I think period, 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 right? So that's the thing that this tune will really help you get practice on once you get your ears and fingers around the melody, which is not that big of a lift. Keeping track of the form. Just for good measure, let's play through the whole tune just once, a little bit under tempo, so you can practice feeling that pacing of A, comma, A period, B, comma, B period. And yeah, let's do it. See how lilty you can make it. Part 1, pickups, 2 pickups go up the scale. 2, 3, part 1, chromatic. Part 2, hooked, bow, extension, A major. Here's our comma. Repeating A section. You got it. You got it. Get ready. Here comes the period. B section. Dorky. Part 2. Extension. Here's your comma. Repeat it. Dorky. Here's the period. And that's the whole tune. All right, nice job, you guys. So this is fabulous practice for that pattern recognition that helps you learn by ear more. This is a great tune to really practice getting some comfort learning by ear if you're used to using the dots. This is a great tune to say, you know what, I'm not going to use the dots. I'm really just going to listen for those scales, the arpeggios, the neighbor tones, because it's so straightforward, but it's put together in such a clever way that it's just the cutest little tune ever. So help me bring this guy back. I want to hear Little Burnt Potato in sessions when I walk in the door all over the place, and you guys are going to help me do it. Bring back tunes from our childhood. Yes. So that's what I got for you this month. Hopefully you have super much fun with this tune. Those bowings and pattern recognition will help you in all the other jigs you'll ever play. And even though I'm encouraging you to do this one by ear, if it does really help you to see the dots, the sheet music for this, you can subscribe to my email newsletter. Go to my website, www.mariblack.com, and sign up for my monthly email newsletter. Each month I will send out my own handwritten version of the current tune of the month, a little hello, thank you for hanging out for the newsletter subscribers. So if you're already subscribed, you have Little Burnt Potato already in your inbox. And if you're seeing this in the future, hope it's nice there. You'll have future tunes of the month coming to your inbox as well. But I hope you guys had a blast. I certainly do. Love this tune, and I'll see you out there to play it together and back here next month for more tunes. Bye, everybody.